dreaming? Jasper doesn't strike me as a let's play game type. Anyway, the first one-eyed pumpkin is just across the street. It seems Jasper has something else on his mind, not just entertaining me with his pumpkin hunt. My parents' house stays back to back to the church, closest to God, as my mom used to say. Lucy lived here. Nobody moved into this house after her mom died. I guess it's a creepy place for modern kids now. An old Woodville cemetery. It hasn't been functional for a long time. I guess Windmill's keeper was the last one buried here. Actually, they never found the keeper's body, so the coffin was empty. He disappeared from his work post near Windland Plains, and now that place is Jasper's river house. Creepy. so-called Woodville witch lived here. She was a windmill keeper's widow. After his funeral she never abided the lockdown rules, and we often would hear her walking around and laughing hysterically. Once during another lockdown her house was caught on fire somehow. No one dared to go outside and help, so Lucy, her mom and I went to check on her the next night when the restrictions were lifted. We found her house ruined, with only her self-portrait still hanging on the wall. And it's still there. No one would steal the painting, fearing the old witch's curse. So we started searching for Woodville witch. This was her favorite spot when the weather was good. She would listen to her favorite radio show and wave to the cars passing by. But her chair was empty, so we went further into the black woods. A weeping willow. People hanged themselves here during the Depression, and we were afraid Woodville witch would do the same. But we found only some strange light bulb up on the tree, and it still works 20 years later. This is the old stables built by a windmill keeper when he and his wife were happy diner owners. After they lost it, all horses have been sold to Bright City Mayor, and stables remained empty ever since. We thought Woodville witch would go here after her house burned, but we found only a patch of her hair hanging on the south entrance. We were pretty much lost at this point, but then saw the lights of the diner. Woodville witch and her husband owned it when they were young, but it was abandoned for years, so we decided to check it. The diner was a delightful place before the Bright City Mayor pushed the road's renovation plan, and the district took the diner from its owners to demolish it and make a wider highway. The diner's owner lost his income and became a windmills keeper, but the mayor was put behind bars for the corruption and his renovation plan never went through, so we still have bumpy roads and abandoned diner. We were pretty sure we saw some figure running south from the diner demolished wall, so we went there to check it. To celebrate his road renovation plan, Bright City Mayor planted this rare exotic tree, but it withered the same year he was condemned. So new authorities had the lights installed here to make it the symbol of defeated corruption. Weird, if you ask me. When we stepped away from the lights, we saw a figure running across the beach to the ocean. I'm sure it was a man, but that makes no sense, so we went after. We didn't find anyone that night, but on the other day Woodville Witch's clothes were washed ashore here, so she was declared dead, and another empty coffin was buried in the old cemetery, now for the last time.